Hi, I'm Jan with Academic Technologies. For classes where assignments are largely submitted online, it can take time and effort for instructors to reliably check every single assignment to make sure that students are writing original content. This check is in large part to protect their students' work from being plagiarized later on down the line. After all, you don't want to find that someone else has turned in all of your hard work as their own. Fortunately, Scholar has included a tool your instructors may choose that can help improve this kind of protection, a tool known as SafeAssign. In this video, we'll go over the basics of what you may see on an assignment with SafeAssign activated, and some things you may want to consider if your professor does use it. If you have any questions while watching this video, you can reach out to CNU's academic tech team or to me directly at jana.doherty@cnu.edu. If your professor chooses to activate the SafeAssign tool, you'll be able to see its influence on an assignment. Say, for example, let's go into this assignment titled Book Report. Right up at the top, we'll see a statement telling us that SafeAssign has been activated and that by submitting our paper, we are submitting it to be used by the tool. We're going to submit an assignment of our own to show other ways that the tool can be visible on our submitted work. We're going to attach a Word document. I'm going to agree to submit my paper to the Global Reference Database. This database allows your paper to later be used as a reference to check other people's work, which protects you later on. And click Submit. Now, we've gone forward in time a little bit because SafeAssign can take a little while to fully evaluate a document for originality. But once that evaluation is finished, and if your instructor has activated this part of the tool, you might be able to see a link like this below where the score for the assignment will be, labeled SafeAssign, along with a percentage. This percentage is the percent of the text in your assignment that has been flagged as possibly coming from another source. In this case, it's indicating that 100% of this assignment may have been plagiarized. So if we click on the chevron next to SafeAssign, we'll also see a button labeled Originality Report. If we click on that button, it will open up the full report in a separate tab. We'll be able to see the percentage broken down by text. And you'll see here that anything highlighted in yellow is linked to this Grade Saver resource. Anything highlighted in blue is Hubsky. We've also got items that are labeled as possibly coming from another student's paper or even from SparkNotes. And you'll see that all of the websites flagged as possible sources of text have full links here on the side. Now, seeing a percentage higher than 0 on an assignment you may have worked hard on can be really discouraging, especially considering CNU's academic policies towards plagiarism. However, you don't need to panic after viewing your originality report. Here's a few things to consider in that situation. Number 1, it's possible that some of the text flagged may be a quote or merely improperly sourced due to it being an earlier draft, or you just need to do a little extra work. If you think this is the case, read through the originality report carefully, looking for these possibilities. You may be able to correct any issues you see and resubmit the work, depending on the settings of the assignment and your professor's assignment policies. 2, if you believe that the report is showing a false positive, meaning that the originality report is inaccurate or doesn't represent your work properly. For example, if it's flagging a properly sourced quote, you can always reach out to your professor during their office hours. They may be able to shed some light on whether the score has impacted your grade and if there's anything you can do to prevent that kind of misunderstanding for later assignments. 3, remember, this isn't a tool that's put in place to punish you. Rather, your professor has likely activated this tool to speed up the grading process and protect your own work according to CNU's academic standards. Making it available turns that same tool into a learning experience for you, the student. Thank you for joining us for this student-oriented session on SafeAssign. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to either your professor or to us in Academic Technologies, or to me directly at jana.doherty@cnu.edu. Bye!